This is John Paul Rai. I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan, and I completely forgot to do everything with this live, thumbnail, all that. So I'm going to bring Josh on. He's going to talk, and I'll be right back.
Good morning, everyone, or evening, or afternoon. How you doing? Been a while. Haven't seen you guys. It's always nice to be back. It's been a lovely, rainy, cool day in Japan, and now it's what time
Hold
is
on
it?
1 second. Sorry about that. I got an echo.
Okay. Oh, it's almost 11 p.m. on Saturday, and yeah, it's been fantastic because man, the summer was brutal. It was like 100 degrees every day, and you couldn't even go out. The humidity was so terrible. And then just all of a sudden this week, it the heat kind of broke because of the rain, but that's temporary. It's going to get hot again because the summer just lasts about halfway till October these days. So anyway,
Yeah, so you can still hear my mic, right?
yeah.
So basically, what we're talking about today is Netflix, and Netflix release like this cartoon about Johnny, and he's like tied up and he's like getting beaten, and it's like really weird because like I don't understand why they'd have him getting beaten. You know what I mean? And like the thing is this, excuse me, like I talk about like Meghan Markle on this channel quite a bit and Prince Harry quite a bit. And
Mm-hmm.
like the thing is, I don't know if you could say they support Netflix, but they want to have a Netflix show and all that kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah,
So if they
yeah.
if they want to have a Netflix show, I'm sure they're not going to be on Johnny Depp's side, against Netflix. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
So like I can't really say like Meghan and Harry are on Netflix side like definitively, but if you get my drift, they support it. So I
Well,
don't like.
I think any opportunist in Hollywood is sucking up to Netflix because everybody wants to be on Netflix. I mean, that's kind of the place to be right now.
Right. But the thing is this, like if let's just say you're really into Johnny Depp and you really want to support Johnny Depp, right? That means you don't watch Warner Brothers stuff and you probably don't watch Disney stuff. You know what I mean? Because they are the ones who are took him out of the movies.
I mean, if you really want to support Johnny Depp, then yeah, you want to speak the only language these people understand. That's with your wallet, so you don't support those companies.
Yeah, so if you say, you know what I'm saying, like Meghan Markle and Harry are going to be supporting Netflix. They're not going to be like, well, we're not going to see Netflix now. They're going to be on Netflix side, basically.
Right.
You know
Well,
what I mean?
everything that I've read about Meghan Markle, throw her own family under the bus. She'll do anything to
Mm-hmm.
for money. So why? Of course, she's not going to care about Johnny Depp.
Yeah, so I mean, I would say like, if I had to make the choice that like she would not be on Johnny Depp's side with this court case.
Well, it all depends. I mean, if there was something in it for her, then yeah, she would be on his side. But if there's not, then she's just gonna go along with the mob mentality and say, "Oh, screw this guy! I never liked this guy," and
Mm-hmm.
you know, she'll do
All right, I'm back. I
whatever
gotta
she can to get
apologize.
ahead.
I'm sorry, I cut you off. Yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point.
But I don't have Netflix. I've never been a subscriber. I had a friend who let me use his account for a while, and then he finally said, "Oh, I don't want to do that. It's risky."
Mm-hmm.
Um, but with all the stuff that they've been doing in the last few years, I I don't even watch. Well, actually, it's not true. I did watch one of their shows, but
Okay. So
I'm not a Netflix fan. This is my roundabout way of saying I don't like what they're doing.
okay. So let me sorry to keep you guys waiting, what I did was I released this live with no keywords, no thumbnail, and no anything. So I had to just edit that real quick. So I'm sorry I had to make Josh like awkwardly give that intro. I think he was talking about the weather and how hot he is, and that's cool though. So if you're watching this back as a video, I apologize for that. And off to a rough start. We're getting on track really quick right now because I've got this Twitter right here. And we're going to watch this cartoon, which we probably should have been watching already. But, you know, I'm not perfect. I screw up a lot. Screw up videos, but we're running natural here. Not going to get all silly about it. But here we see it. And it's, from what I understand, a Netflix original show. And I think it looks a little bit like, what's that? That Simpsons ripoff, that Family Guy.
Family Guy. Yeah, it very much looks like Family Guy kind of lazy art style.
Right. So I think Family Guy's like okay. I don't hate the show. I don't like it. It's just kind of like average for me. But it kind of looks like the Family Guy kind of thing. So anyway, let's see who's in the chat. Sorry for you guys in the chat. I haven't been looking at the chat because I made that mistake, and probably no one really cares about the mistake. Laura B, what's up? So nice to see you. Zach, nice to see you. And Laura B's in Italy. Zach, I don't know. I'm going to guess the US. What's up, Linda? Nice to see you. Lori, nice to see you. And going down. Die for Johnny Depp. Nice to see you. Tess, nice to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. She's in Canada. Tina, nice to see you. Keely Talks in the UK. Nice to see you. See how much I know about people.
This is great. Even me, I'm seeing all these familiar faces. This is great.
What's up? Liz, what's up? Liz knows you, man. Liz, what's up? Hey. Thank you so much. Got 40 people. Not so bad. Under 10 minutes. Not so bad. What's up, Jose? And let's see. Diamond Knight, what's up? I know Diamond Knight sent me an article. A couple of people sent me this one article about Amber continuing in DC. There's a rumor that she's going to get Aquaman 3 and her own Mera movie. You should have seen your face, man. So, I mean,
who would watch that? Why would you watch that?
I guess there's diehard DC fans who watch everything DC, like the Star Wars fans who watch everything Star Wars, no matter how bad it is.
I mean, I wouldn't watch a Mera movie if my favorite actress was Mera. That's boring. She's a D-list character, man.
Yeah, terrible. I guess the only way I'd watch it is if possibly Emilia Clarke and Jason Momoa were in it, because it would be like nostalgia from Game of Thrones. Yeah. So, because I know Game of Thrones didn't end good, but I think overall I enjoyed the experience, and the first couple of seasons were some of the best TV in history. I think it was just so good. The first 4 and 5 seasons was so fucking good.
Undoubtedly.
So, yeah. I would see it for that. If those two were in it, I would fucking want to see that. But now that you know who was in it, it's just people calling it aqua shit. Pretty funny, actually. What's up, Carla? Nice to see you. Thank you. Carla sent me that article as well. That article, I guess I'm going to have to talk about it. What's up, Susan? Nice to see you. You look very serious, Susan. Just saying. What's up, Journey's Angel? Nice to see you. Deborah, nice to see you. Harry and Meghan wouldn't know if the truth... Excuse me. Harry and Meghan wouldn't know if the truth...
No.
Wouldn't know the truth if it hit them in the face.
Wouldn't know the truth if it hit him in the face.
Thank you. Okay. So let's watch this cartoon thing here. And all right. I'm very happy my computer's running slow. I'm not happy I'm stuttering, and I got off to a rough start here. Oh well, what are you gonna do? No one's perfect. Okay, you guys ready for this? And I have to give you guys a warning here, and I should have warned this on my thumbnail. It's actually very fucking disturbing. And I mean, I don't have Netflix. I wasn't gonna watch Netflix anyway because of cuties, and I guess this makes me want to watch Netflix even less than I wanted to watch it before, which I didn't think was possible. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second.
Keeps trying to trick us into thinking he's Johnny Depp. Come on home, son. We can beat him with a garden hose as a family.
Thanks, but you were right to ask me to leave. I don't need mommy and daddy anymore. I'm a grown man.
Ooh, Randall, I think he actually is Johnny Depp. Should we let him go?
Hell no, he's still getting the hose. This is for Willy Wonka, and this is for them last 3 pirate movies. Keeps trying to trick us into thinking he's Johnny Depp. Come on home, son.
Okay, so did you guys hear it? Could you hear the sound on there, Josh?
Yeah, the sound was fine.
Okay.
Was that supposed to be funny?
Yeah, apparently that was supposed to be funny.
Is this guy, this cop guy, his face looks like a giant ass?
Yeah, it really looks like Family Guy to me.
Yeah, it looks like an even worse. I don't know what this show is. Do you know what the title is?
I don't know. Unfortunately, this came out about 16 hours ago. I think a little less than 24 hours ago. I just
Now,
don't
I have
know.
no idea what show this is, but just based on this little clip you showed me, this looks like more, like white people are bad, cops are bad kind of stuff, which Netflix kind of likes. That's their thing. I'm guessing this.
You know what,
Maybe this
man?
cop is an asshole. His family's an asshole. And
Yeah, you know what, man? I mean, that wouldn't even be so bad for me because I'm just kind of used to that kind of stuff. Like, and some cops are bad, so fine. But like to bring this is making it personal. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
at least that's not personal. Like, I don't like that. But at least it's not
was it
personal.
necessary to knock his eyeball out? I mean, that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, ugh. It's like, how is this even funny? And here's the problem: is like, there are people like on the upper levels who are on like Amber's side, and I would even bet that the people who were making this cartoon didn't even want to make it, and it just was their job. You know what I mean? Probably most of them, or pretty all of them, didn't even find it funny. You know what I mean? But some
Yeah,
CEO or
this
some exec or something was like, "We got to make this. It's against Johnny, and he's an abuser, and all right, we got to make this, guys." And the college student or the 30-year-old dude who just had a kid's like, "Well, I got to just go along with this shit." You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean, if this clip is supposed to get me excited to watch the show, and I like cartoons. I'm a very big animation fan, and this is just awful. This makes Family Guy look like Fantasia. I mean,
yeah. Well,
this
Family
is
Guy has some pretty good episodes here and there. They've got a couple of hundred episodes here and there. They're hit or miss, but once
I
in a
have
while.
enjoyed Family Guy in the past, but this is what is this garbage?
What's up, Helly? Nice to see you. Thank you for all the comments in the channel. I see her all the time, dropping some comments. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by, dropping the comments. What's up, Chrissy? What's up, Meowser? What's up, Dage? What's up, Cement Shoes? Got some people coming in while we're talking. What's up, Honeybee Bridge again, I think. What's up, Proposal? What's up, Jackson? All right, pretty lively. They are sick and twisted. Wait, they are sick and twisted in the mind. First sexualization of underage girls. Now this. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Cuties, and now this. Like,
and not even just cuties. Another one of their animation shows is called, what's it called? It's called Big Mouth. It's about these Jewish kids and going through puberty and junior high, and it's all very pro sexualization of children. It's just gross.
Have you seen the show Prince on HBO? The Prince on HBO. It looks like Family Guy, and it's really offensive too. I wonder if this is made by the same people. It's not funny. Yeah, it might be. Like I said, I don't like to be someone who gets offended. If you want to make like really left-wing jokes, really right-wing jokes, that's fine. But this is personal about John.
Well,
you know what I mean? Like this is.
I'm not. The only thing I'm offended by is lousy comedy, lousy, unfunny garbage. Like what made the rounds this week that I only read about this weekend was that James Corden guy doing his stupid dancing moves or whatever.
Yeah, I was going to get to the. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not offended by it. It's just crap. It's just not funny. It's just like it's just cringe. So
okay. So there's another one. This isn't the only one.
Oh.
So the other one is like a little bit shorter. It's not exactly a clip, but so if my computer would scroll down, I could see where it is. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. It's just a real quick like I can't find it now. So anyway, let me give you a comment while I look for that. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is a good comment for you, Josh. What's up, Arena? by the way, she's been here, or he, I think she, supporting here for like over a year, something like that. So thank you so much. All right, Josh, if you could take that comment, then I'm going to just look for
Can
this.
you imagine if that was some famous female actress in his place? No way in hell Netflix would have approved that. Yeah, I mean, that's the double standard that exists. I mean, if you even insinuated something like that, if you even showed the woman tied up, let alone getting her eye beat out with a hose, yeah, there would you'd be canceled instantly.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Okay, so let's see. Carla says any depictions of violence towards JD or anyone that looks like Jack Sparrow is in really poor taste considering the amount of evidence that shows. Yeah, dude, there's a new tweet out. It's like 2 paragraphs of evidence he has, like 72 witnesses saying, I don't know, all kind of witness statements. He's got the LAPD statements plus their, cam footage. Plus he's got Amber's own words against her. It's just there's so much on his side. It's absolutely insane. So for these companies, they're just really, really exposing themselves as double standard, corrupt companies. That's all it is. And they're almost all like that. Almost all of them at the top are connected. That's what's like so frustrating. And
Well, I could go into some serious Alex Jones territory with what I believe, but
yeah, no, we can't go there. Not on this channel.
we can't do that.
Maybe one day I'll make a second channel for political and conspiracy and whatever, but this has got to stick with entertainment. We could dip into it a little bit, but we got to kind of stay on the surface of it.
Yeah, you don't want to get me started.
Well, I'll just say this real quick. It looks like Alex Jones was right about a few things, so just I'll say that.
I mean, he's crazy, but he's been right about some things. So.
He has. All right, here it is. All right, so warning: there's adult language, but this ain't for kids anyway. It's only 9 seconds, so I guess I'll just let it roll.
Anything this town loves more than car fuckers is spousal abuse. Why do you think they named the new stadium after Johnny Depp? Anything this town loves more than car fuckers is spousal abuse. Why do you think they named the new stadium after Johnny Depp?
Wow, that was hilarious.
Anything this town loves more than car fuckers is spousal abuse. Why do you think they named the new stadium after Johnny Depp?
Okay, so Johnny Depp Stadium, shut the fuck up, bitch. Which isn't the worst thing about him. I mean, I'm sure he is thinking that to a certain extent, but so they did say Johnny Depp. I mean, they obviously,
You've got a good point. Why specifically target him? Especially if it's not true, because we know it's not true.
Right.
And try to perpetuate this when there have been other, very famous cases of, famous people that have done this, is it just because he's that's what makes me kind of agree with you that there's someone kind of pulling the strings behind the scenes against him,
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be. There's no other explanation.
Just off the top of my head, Sean Connery had this famous interview like 30, 40 years ago where he said, yeah, sometimes you need to slap your women. And, he never apologized for it. He was, he was an old man.
Okay.
Why don't they say the Sean Connery Stadium? Because he actually did that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why do they choose Johnny Depp?
Well, obviously, because Johnny's in the news now with it. I mean,
Yeah.
But
or it's all Elon Musk.
Yeah, it's like the other thing on top of everything is just really not funny.
Yeah, well, like I said, the only thing that offends me is comedy, like try hard, unfunny. There's a word for all the really lousy cartoons that you see on like Adult Swim and some of it's coming on Netflix and stuff. They call it CalArts. It's the California Arts Institute or whatever. And all these artists are, they all went to the same university. They all have the same style. And it's really like just ugly and unfunny stuff like Steven Universe and like that She-Ra cartoon on Netflix, just this kind of ugly flat art style, and this just looks like more of the same. Because I'm a big fan of animation, but I like good animation where people actually put effort into it, not just
I mean,
garbage.
I'll go as far as to say this. Like, I can imagine laughing at this situation, but once in a while you see something you strongly disagree with, but they've done a good job making it funny, and you're like, okay, I disagree, you asshole, but pretty good job making it funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like what's that late night dude, Colbert. I don't like him anymore. He was funny like 20 years ago on the Daily Show, but he's an ass now. But
Yeah,
once in a while, when he makes a good joke, I'm like, yeah, I disagree, but haha, good joke. You know what I mean? If I listen to like 10 of his jokes, I disagree with what he's saying, but sometimes he hits it and makes a good joke against my opinion. You know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, if someone makes a clever joke's a clever joke, I'll laugh at
yeah,
anything if it's good.
that's
But
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So if someone does make a joke against Johnny,
mhm.
I'll be like, okay, like obviously you're wrong, and that's not factual, but okay, you did a pretty good job making a joke about it. You know what I mean? So I could admit when it's funny. I could admit when somebody at least has something that they've put effort into, or they've they've hit it on, or they've hit on the head. You know what I mean? But this is just nothing. This is just like a pure this is just pure slander, basically.
Yeah, and it's not that timely because those allegations were years ago, right?
Well, they're still in the news now, so
They're in the news, but if anyone's paying attention to the news, they wouldn't be using that.
I don't know the name of the show. It's not on the tweet. I don't think it is.
Someone in the chat said something about Paradise.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just don't see the name of the show here. So Andy Singapore actually answered. He's got a pretty big channel actually. He's got 150,000 subs right now. So he's a pretty big YouTuber covering this case. He says Netflix doesn't give a shit. They are the network of cuties. Yeah, that's what everyone's been saying. Like they've put cuties out there, not apologized. So could you really be so shocked they did this? You know what I mean?
Well, my reason for disliking Netflix is, I saw the stills of their upcoming Cowboy Bebop show, and Cowboy Bebop is very near and dear to my heart. So that whatever this turd that they're squeezing out is not Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, it just makes me mad that it even exists.
Could you read that?
Okay, Shanley Liu.
Oh, hold on. First of all, history. This is a reply that someone got from a Netflix customer service person or something about asking about the show.
Okay, about
Just
this.
just to put it into context. Okay, sorry.
I wish I could do more for you. I do appreciate that you took the time to share your views with us. I know that there's nothing much that I can do to turn things around for you at the moment, but I can certainly take this as a feedback. Feedback is reviewed, but cannot guarantee immediate changes as there are many factors involved in the. Who wrote this? A robot?
Well, I guess Shinli Liu.
Yeah,
Shinli Liu.
I don't think a human being wrote that. I think that was some kind of computer generated.
Oh yeah, it could just be an auto response. If they just
non-answer.
click one, yeah, it could just be an auto response. They click a button for basically.
Just your generic. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I don't care.
What's
hello.
up, Janice from Florida? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. And Tia dropped by. What's up, Tia? Nice to see you. What's up, Kay? Nice to see you. If Danny wants Netflix, he can make his own goddamn money. I guess she means Dan Wooten, the dude from The Sun. Or because of Evan Rachel Wood, women can now claim they were brainwashed. Minimum 1 year in jail. Okay. I received the same response when I canceled Netflix. Okay, so it's probably an auto response. Good Charles, what's up? Nice to see you.
Paradise PD. Okay, so Paradise Police Department. That's the name of this cartoon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
hilarious. Ha,
Yeah.
cops are bad. White people are bad. Get it?
Yeah. Okay. Animated series about bad cops, not bad as in corrupt, bad as in underperforming. They aren't first assault. They said not bad as in corrupt, I guess. They're not saying they're racist or anything. So, I mean,
Well, it's kind of implied.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you remember? God, it must be almost 20 years ago. Did you ever watch Reno 911?
Nope.
I mean, that was a TV show about just stupid, inept cops, and that was funny. That was really funny.
Right.
This doesn't look funny.
Yeah, well, there's definitely some humor to be said about, police officers, so absolutely. I mean, like if you know American Gangster, right, with Russell Crowe and who's played, was that Denzel Washington?
Denzel, yeah.
Right. So it's like, the New York Drug Department, I think about 30% of them were on the payroll for drugs. So there are a lot of bad cops out there. It's definitely true. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just
Well,
got
that's
to be
corrupt.
funny. Like,
That's
yeah.
corrupt cops. I mean, I was saying inept, where people just take
Okay.
the concept of stupid cops. I mean, that's been around for 100
Right.
years. If you've
Well, they
ever
were
heard,
probably both because half of them were
Yeah.
on like the shit they were
Yeah.
taken from the drug dealers. So, it's like how
the
good of
other
a job could they?
Denzel movie, Training Day, where he got his Oscar for playing the corrupt cop, and that was based on a real guy.
Mm-hmm. So
So
was
it's-
American Gangster.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no, he's awesome. He's actually an amazing guy, and he's got some great things to say too. So all right, let me see what else is over here. So Netflix, seriously, you think this is acceptable? Absolutely disgusting. Making fun of domestic abuse victim. This is beyond sexist and very triggering for many. Take it off your listings. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's probably, just like a really common comment you're gonna get. I don't know. I don't like the word triggered
Yeah.
because, like, the word triggered kind of means like they're in control of you and they trigger you. Like I'll tell you if I'm triggered or not. Like you can't control me. You can't trigger me unless I want to be triggered. So I don't like that word so much. But
Yeah, I don't mind, before trigger warnings, it used to just say content warning or viewer discretion advised. I have no problem with that. That's fine.
well,
But-
I think trigger warning is kind of like a clickbaity thing
Well, it's
because some people
definitely
want to be mad and triggered and see
it's
how
a different
pissed off they could get.
term. I have no problem with viewer discretion and or like this shows sensitive material. You may not want viewers may not want to. Yeah, that's what they used to say on the news when they would show like a horrific football injury or something. And
Well,
but
the problem with
they
viewer
wouldn't say
discretion is
trigger
it's not
warning.
very
This might trigger
specific.
you.
Like viewer discretion could be a range of different things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's a little different. Like,
It's definitely different. Yeah.
yes, Tess, I will cancel. Yeah, if you've got Netflix right now, I would suggest probably not having it. Because
Well,
I mean,
I've never paid for Netflix, and I never will. So
right, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I mean, look, there's too much content on Netflix to say the whole thing is like bad. I mean, there's just so much on there, but their morals are, I don't know, in the trash. So, and reading is much
I
better.
think they do it on purpose. They want to offend people. They keep getting their name out there. The more they offend people, and I mean, we don't really know their actual subscription numbers. Nobody knows if any boycotts make any difference or not. And I've read people's theories that the whole thing is a giant money laundering scam for criminals. So I'm talking like
okay,
drug lords and stuff.
right.
So again, I don't want to get into crazy town territory, but I definitely see a blatant agenda in all their programming, all of it, and it certainly wasn't there when the service started, but
Right. Right.
it crept in once they were the only game in town. They started politicizing everything and making everything have an agenda. And I just want to be entertained. I don't want to be preached at. So,
Yeah, I think that's Meowser saying right here is I used to love Netflix. Now their political agenda and power money hungry is beyond decency. Yeah, looks
well
like
said.
it. Yeah. What's up, Nicola? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. John, don't they have to ask if they want to use a star like Johnny Depp or any star? I've canceled Netflix a while ago. Well, I think that was a parody against Johnny, so it wasn't actually.
Yeah,
I think
they've been
they're
doing
okay.
that.
They're okay legally, you know.
It's like fair use if it's a parody.
Yeah.
They've been doing that on The Simpsons for 30 some years, but they
Yeah.
usually don't beat people to death on The Simpsons. Well, usually.
Right. Well, he wasn't going to beat to death, but you know, I don't know.
Oh, it was pretty gross. So,
Hey, Netflix, this was super tone deaf, and Johnny Depp does not deserve this. Remove the series and hold the creator accountable. I don't think it's tone deaf. I think it's deliberate. So I don't think it's tone deaf. It would be tone deaf if they didn't, you know, understand. But it's obviously deliberate.
well, you know, I think a lot of these really lazy cartoon creators don't realize that we liked South Park when it first came out not because it was gross or disgusting, but because it was clever. It was funny.
Right. Oh
And
yeah,
it's
and it
still
still
fun.
is. South Park is still great, man. I love South
It's
Park.
really biting satire. It's funny stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
it's not about being gross. I've never enjoyed just gross for sake of being gross. And this just looks stupid. It just looks stupid and predictable. You know, like I said, I didn't even know the title, and based on that clip you showed me, I predicted it was, this is about bad cops.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely see. Ugh. I mean, I don't watch too much stuff anyway. It's like I think I've got the option at my house to have Netflix if I want to just like type in like punch in the code and like pay for it on my cable bill or whatever. But I don't think there's ever a reason for me ever to watch it.
Not unless you want your kids to watch, that Japanese kid show with the detective who has an ass for a face.
Nah, they've got plenty of free stuff on YouTube that's just like infinite content. You know, it's ads, but whatever. Who cares? You know, like my kids already know how to skip the ads, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, they learned how to skip the ads at like 2. My 2-year-old, I think, is skipping ads. I'm serious, he's 2.
Nice.
He just knows it's just a little black button in the corner. He knows how to skip the ads. He sees me do it a few times. You know, that's it. You know.
Yeah, it's scary how little kids can do tablets better than I can. Great news from Manson. That pic that Esme claims was her whipped back has clear marks of the homemade rope from her scene on.
Ah, that's great. So if you didn't know, Josh, that actress from Game of Thrones who plays like the whore that
Rosalind?
Yeah, is claiming that Marilyn Manson abused her, like he whipped her and shit, and the pictures look very fake. So, and you know, she also said like, I don't know, she got squeamish around certain things he did and said, but she's willing to like, you know, do all this like nudity and sex scenes in Game of Thrones and shit, and other like BSMD scenes and other stuff with covered in blood, but like his videos
Marilyn
made her
Manson's
sick and like
been around since the 90s. If you don't know what you're getting in for when you hang out with that dude, that's on you. You know,
yeah,
I'm not saying abusive stuff. I'm just saying the guy is into weird, creepy. He's always been into gross videos and weird stuff. I mean,
right. It's not a defense, but you know, somebody said like, you know, if you go on a date with Marilyn Manson, don't expect like, you know, dinner and a flower and a cup of wine.
Show up in a tuxedo. You know, he's gonna have crazy makeup on and stuff. You know. He's like,
"What's up, Cindy? What's up, Cindy? Nice to see you."
Right?
Yeah. Marilyn Manson's like, I guess the second biggest case, or aside from Johnny, it's a little bit more controversial. There's a lot more split in the middle. It's not like all on Manson's side, but I think like most of the Depp crowd is like, yeah, we got to see the evidence. And like, you know, Evan Rachel Wood said that he isolated her from her family, but there's pictures of them going to Disneyland and hanging out all the time. So it's like, what the fuck? You know, like, come on, man.
Again, you saw the guy's videos, and if that in any way says, I don't like this guy, you just don't go out with him. You know what you're getting into. It'd be like going to a Kiss concert and being all upset because they're wearing makeup and spitting blood all over. I mean, that's what they do.
Right. He's got one case against him where like he spit on a camera woman at a show in 2019, and it made like pretty big news recently. Like even like Fox News and CNN covered it and shit. And like she sued him for $30,000.
That's a bit excessive. I mean, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
You know, intentionally, unintentionally, rock stars spit and sweat and stuff. It's gross, but it happens. And then
I think it was possibly intentional.
Yeah, but that's not worth $30,000.
Yeah, it's not worth. I'd say $5,000.
Yeah,
Even that
really,
sounds like a lot to me. But okay, let's just say it disrupted her night. She was at work. I don't know how much they're getting for that.
What
video.
about if it was a fan or something? You know, I mean,
it was a camerawoman working for a company like filming the show or something. I don't know.
Totally. Maybe people don't know. There's a band called Queens of the Stone Age. Queens of the Stone Age.
I think I've heard of them.
About 2-3 years ago, the lead singer, someone was cameraman taking pictures, and he just kicked the guy or girl, I can't remember, right in the face. Everybody saw it.
Okay.
So these things happen. I mean, that was intentional, but maybe we don't know what goes on. I assume he had to pay damages for kicking the person in the face, but
all right. Anyway,
she was standing downrange of him, and it hit her body during the show. All right, let's see that happen. I've seen Pearl Jam.
Okay.
I've seen Pearl Jam. I've been lucky to be close up. You're never going to find a guy nicer than Eddie Vedder, and the dude spits a lot. He's just singing,
right?
And he turn and spit. I mean, it happens. There's
right. Yeah. I've seen him once. I saw him at like one of those, like festivals, like him and REM and like 10 bands play one of those like open field festivals, kind of like Lollapalooza type thing.
Was it the Tibetan Freedom Concert?
It might have been. Yeah, it was in Jersey or New York.
Beastie Boys. It was
in Jersey or New York. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. And he played with REM, and I saw them come on. And Eddie Vedder was a surprise. He didn't announce he was coming. He just walked out and started playing with Eddie Vedder. Eddie Vedder started playing with REM.
All right, I'm because knowing you're from New York, I'm going to say that might have been the Tibetan Freedom Concert.
It might have been
about 97, 98.
Okay, let me get back to our topic here.
Yeah.
Nicola says, definitely looks like Family Guy's animation. Do you know who made it? It's really not funny. It's sick making a joke of violence directed towards Johnny because of the whole situation. I don't know all the details. I apologize.
That doesn't look like actual Seth MacFarlane stuff. Right. I think it's just a look-alike, a knockoff. There's just so many cheap animation studios. And especially Netflix, what you see is they make these cartoons intentionally ugly. Like that, if you can look up that Big Mouth, all the characters are gross looking on purpose. F is for Family, which I really, really like Bill Burr, but the cartoon's not so great.
Mm-hmm.
There's like it's intentionally gross looking. Not my favorite.
Yeah, it's really, really, it's so like who. See, the thing is, I don't think anyone could find this funny, so that's why I just think it's a stab at Johnny. It's just not a joke. It's like what's the joke? Hold on,
there's no joke here. This is just poorly written trash.
Hold on, let's hear it one more time. What's the actual joke here? Hold on.
Keeps trying to trick us into thinking he's Johnny Depp. Come on home, son. We can beat him with a garden hose as a family.
Thanks, but you were right to ask me to leave. I don't need mommy and daddy anymore. I'm a grown man.
Ooh, Randall, I think he actually is Johnny Depp. Should we let him go?
Hell no, he's still getting the hose. This is for Willy Wonka, and this is for them last 3 pirate movies.
Okay, right. Yeah, I saw the eye come out. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. That is at the height of like retardation.
Yeah, and you can see the kid, the son is obviously disgusting creep. He's roasting a rat on a stick to eat.
Yeah, it's like
It's just gross out humor. These are terrible people. Blah blah blah. And I'm assuming the joke is that this guy enjoys beating people up, and he's going to beat up Johnny Depp, even though he doesn't care. Yeah, it is. It's immature.
right. Yeah, I just don't even get the joke at all. It's totally not funny. It's just like totally. Ugh, it's really like cringy and like
Right. I'm a huge fan of like the first 10 years or so of The Simpsons. And that's the pinnacle. That was the funniest, most well-written, hilarious animated show. They never would have done something like this on The Simpsons. I mean, they might now because The Simpsons is trash now.
right.
During the height, they wouldn't stoop to this level of stupidity and shock value. It's just awful.
Yeah, they wouldn't need to. They use positive jokes, like when Bart was trapped in the well,
Yeah.
and then Homer comes in, then Sting comes in. He's like, "Dad." He's like, "Sting." They use celebrities in like positive ways, like when Lisa met like Paul and Linda on the roof. They use celebs in positive ways. They don't like take stabs at celebrities.
And even if they did, it was good natured. They would never. I mean, again, I'm talking in the height of their creativity back when they were the best show. They would never just mean-spiritedly do what they're doing here.
Yeah, I like South Park better than The Simpsons, but I think Simpsons is on the same level. It's tough to say. Like Simpsons, it's hard to
for
say.
Me, it's like, easy. Simpsons, and I'm talking class. We're talking season 3 to about season 8 or 9. Classic Simpsons is the high. It's the Game of Thrones of animated series.
Yeah, I guess it's a tough choice for me because I really fucking love South Park. It's really
my problem with South Park is that most of the plots don't work in 3 acts. It almost always falls apart in the 3rd act. I think South Park would be better as a 15-minute show.
Okay.
Which is my
I don't know. I don't really care about the plot so much. It's more about the individual jokes that go on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no, South Park got some really, really good, and they're still making good stuff.
But
Simpsons is not. Simpsons is done. It's still on the air, but it's not really The Simpsons.
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, South Park is still pretty good, though. That's the thing, man.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. The current South Park is a hell of a lot better than current Simpsons.
Yeah, current South Park seems pretty good. It's still, Matt and Trey doing their thing, and they're a little older now, but they haven't really lost much. They're pretty much still on the money with it. So, let's see. But yeah, man. So this tweet is now. I can't see how old it is. I don't know why. It should display how old it is. Okay, September 4th, 2021 at 6:24 a.m. What is it now? It's the 5th?
11.
It's the 5th here now. So this is around 24 hours old or something like that.
Well, it's almost the 5th. I mean, it's 11 something, right? Yeah, it's 11:30. So if that is set to Japan time, then yeah, that was like 12 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a pretty new event.
Yeah.
A pretty new event.
Well, it just looks like a really, really lousy show.
I definitely think that Muskrat is pulling strings. He has the money and clout. Plus, I think Turd's baby is his, so he has vested interest. Yeah, so basically the major theory is that Elon Musk is helping out Amber Heard because they dated up. I think you knew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
so
were there for a while.
yeah, that's the big could be. I mean, there is even evidence of it with some receipts and everything of a couple of $100,000. So yeah, you never know, and I can only imagine who his friends are out there in the world, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, A-Bomb? I see you. Johnny remember Looney Tunes made the same. Right. There was a Animatrix also had Johnny Depp in an episode where they had made some kind of joke about him, which is Warner Brothers.
Oh, Animaniacs.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Animaniacs. Yeah.
Like a new. I haven't watched it. God, I
It
haven't
was
watched Animaniacs since I
it
was
was
in
from
middle school.
2018. It was from
Okay.
2018. It was a little older, but it was still after the allegations came out. They came out in 2016. So it was still, you know, not quite like now, but yeah, it was, you know, some people kind of responded to me. I don't want to say attacked me, but they were like, "Well, you know, Warner Bros. Didn't know in 2018." I'm like, dude, the fucking allegations were 2 years before that, and they're writing pop culture jokes for a fucking living. You think they didn't know about it? And that's his he's the actor working for them. I mean, that's
Yeah.
ridiculous to think, you know. I think I read most of Laura B's comments. This is Laura B's comment here. She posted this. I don't know if she replied under here. I'm not sure. I don't know what else she said. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this is the only one I saw from Laura B, unless there's more down here. Let's see. Narrowman says, viewer discretion is advised. You remember seeing that part right? As a man, I honestly don't get the outrage. If this was a kid's show, okay, that makes sense, but this is literally no different than Family Guy or Rick and Morty. The cartoon isn't real. It doesn't feel pain. Laugh out loud.
Well,
Okay.
I like Rick and Morty, but I'm again, I don't remember them doing anything like that to an actual. You know, their universe is very fictional. They don't even make references to celebrities. I don't think.
Well, this guy's an idiot. If he doesn't get the outrage, it's not about it being a cartoon and a cartoon has no feelings. It's about what they're insinuating about Johnny and making a joke against Johnny in such a sensitive time. So, geez. So this guy's actually an idiot. What's up, Call Me Hen? Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Oh, I remember him. Hello.
Yes. My problem, just Call Me Hen, I think is a her. What's up, Joyce? Nice to see you. I think Johnny Depp fans should boycott Warner Bros. Movies that Johnny had a part of. No, just Warner Bros. Altogether. There's no point in like boycotting individual movies. Just Warner Bros. All together. All of it.
I'm trying to think.
Netflix. All of
I
it.
don't. What have I actually paid to see? It's very, very rare. I don't really support anything Disney does. In fact, the only times I ever go to actually see movies is if there's a new Tarantino movie, and that only happens like every 5 or 7 years. So,
Oh, he said he's retiring.
yeah. I
Who
mean,
knows, though?
we'll see. But no, I don't really like new movies anyway. I've talked about this before. I'm an old man.
Something comes up, it comes up. Hey, a movie's a movie. You never know what's gonna come. But
I hate everything. I hate new movies.
yeah, I don't know. If something comes up, something comes up. But I don't have expectations, and very far and few between. You know, that have been
Yeah.
good lately.
I'm trying to think like new movies that I actually liked. Not many. About a week ago, I tried to watch The Green Knight. I don't know if you've seen previews for that.
No, I have no idea what it is.
It's kind of this. It's kind of a King Arthur fantasy looking thing. Kind of looks like a Guillermo del Toro It is just, it's unwatchable crap. It's just boring. It's just really boring. It's just, but at least, you know, it wasn't agenda driven or anything like that. It was just a director who thought he, you know, was hot stuff, and he sucked. So
Well,
it's
that's
just
kind of
really
what
boring.
Game of Thrones was so disappointing, because the ending wasn't political. It wasn't like woke. It just was bad. So it was just kind of like, fuck, man. You know.
Yeah.
Just,
I think I hated it less than the average person, though.
no, me too. I didn't like totally hate it. It just, the execution was terrible, and there were a few things I did hate, like how Varys died. That was terrible.
Oh yeah, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Can I
You
take
know.
this comment from Chris?
Sure.
Chris James. There aren't as many well-written movies nowadays. That's true. And that's because of the trend in the last 10, 15 years of these dumb movies making $1 billion. And so they just purposely make the movies stupid so that more people will understand it and go see it. And it was especially working in China, where they were getting lots and lots of Chinese money. And the global event that happened, I think that's going to essentially ruin billion-dollar movies. They're not going to happen anymore, because people aren't spending the money. People sat at home for the last 2 years and they realized, hey, we don't need to go see movies. We've got this giant TV. We've got this, we don't need to go out and see movies and deal with other people. And so very few people are willing to go and have the cinema experience anymore. And so the studios aren't going to be spending $200 million budget, for blockbuster movies. So my hope is that we're going to see better written, smaller budget kind of indie movies again. That's my hope.
Like Saw was really good. It was like cost like $200,000, I heard.
Yeah,
and it made like $100 million, I think.
Like smart, innovative movies, like like they had back in the 70s, like they had in the 90s, and that's my hope. That's being optimistic. The cynical side could be, we're just going to get more crap. It's just going to be like cheaper garbage on Disney Plus. But
since Aliens, it's rare to find a well-made creature too. Tomorrow Wars was good though. I haven't seen that. I heard about it. I don't know.
Oh, I had to turn that off. I thought it was so stupid. I thought it was. Okay. I couldn't even get. I turned it off in the first 7 minutes, but I didn't watch long enough to see the creature design, so I don't know. But I agree. And the reason Alien was so great, there was a real dude in a suit, and it looks real. It's a physical object with light and shadow. All this CGI stuff just looks like rubber cartoons. It's not scary. Was anyone actually scared by, Thanos? I mean, he just looks fake,
Yeah, he was kind of intimidating his own way, but yeah, you knew he was fake, so he didn't have the full picture.
I mean, again, I'm showing my age here, but Alien, Predator, the Terminator movies, the originals, those were scary. Those were real physical objects, and that's scarier than just a rubbery cartoon.
Right. Someone mentioned this article here. Obviously, it's a rumor. Amber Heard signing major deal with DC. So,
what's the source on this?
The source is We Got It Covered, which is a trash rumor site. But I do think Grace Randolph said something about it too. So maybe, okay, you know what? Grace Randolph is the original source, which is more reliable than these, trashy rumor sites.
Mm-hmm.
But the rumor is that she's going to be in Aquaman 3 if that happens. And also she's going to get a spin-off solo Mera movie. I don't know, man. She just looks so fucking fake as a DC character. I just see Amber Heard. I don't see Mera whatsoever.
She looks as fake as all these rubber CGI movie monsters, because she's probably 90% plastic surgery anyway.
$50,000 on her face.
$50 grand on her face.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, and of course, team of makeup artists and stuff. I mean,
Right.
yeah.
But here's the thing: she's like, wait, she's 35 already. She's way past her prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just way past her prime.
To start, starring roles in hero movies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. We got a super chat from Tess. Hey, John was talking about my hun not canceling Netflix. I'm angry. I felt betrayed. He knows what I stand for. Now drop a like for me, please. Thanks. Also, so your, I guess, boyfriend, I don't know if I can't remember if you're married or boyfriend is not canceling Netflix. Well, I gotta tell you, my wife wouldn't either, but she has no idea. So I have an excuse for her. She's here in Japan. She just really doesn't understand what's going on.
Probably just watches those stupid Japanese movies.
Well, we don't have it. I'm saying if we had it.
Well,
We
people
don't
always
have it.
they always
if we
say,
had
"Oh, I bet Japanese TV is hilarious." And no, it's
Mhm.
not. It's so stupid.
Yeah, it's really bad actually.
It's really
So
bad.
here it is, Grace Randolph. You know who she is, right? She's probably got about 1 million subs
I
right
know
now.
who she is. I've never watched one of her videos, but I know who she is.
Okay.
Oh,
Mera
HBO
HBO Max show rumor is true. My source says it will take place mostly on land. Explain why she's not a big part of Aquaman 2. They're hoping to announce it in the next few months if they get a good script and showrunner.
See, that's the problem if they get a good script, nothing should start without a script. You got to start with a script. That's why the
Right.
Star Wars movies sucked so bad. They rushed those into production without a script. Oh.
Right.
And I'm getting all
So
upset.
she's
It's like
saying
midnight.
it's true. She's saying it's true.
Yeah, it probably is true because network executives are idiots. They don't care about anything. They don't care. It's all just a product to them. It's all just revenue. They don't care about art.
I know, but she sucks.
She does.
She's doesn't bring in revenue. She brings in less than like almost anybody else who could put there.
They're idiots.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. So the guy, what's his face? Peter Safran is supporting Amber Heard and giving her more roles and shit, allegedly. So I'm just gonna say it. She fucked the guy. There's no other explanation.
Well, I wouldn't go so far, but I was about to say she blew the guy.
Yeah. Whichever. I mean, obviously, obviously, come on. Why would he like her that much? What's the point? Why would you,
Yeah.
or if she didn't touch him, then I guess maybe, Elon Musk is just like, stuffing his line in the guy's pocket with money. There's no other explanation. She's just terrible. She looks like a piece of fucking wet cardboard when she acts.
Can you show show that GIF again of her?
Yeah.
Was that her doing? Is that her?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then does anyone? We've been seeing this dumb, stupid shooting energy CGI shit for like the last 20 years. Does anyone even want to see this anymore? Isn't anybody else as just exhausted of this garbage as I am?
Oh yeah, superhero movies are not doing so good anymore
Ooh,
because of
I have
that.
energy. I'm gonna shoot it at you. Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, so original. Jesus.
I'd
So
watch a
crazy.
Street Fighter movie because I love Street Fighter, but that's about it. So we got actually another super sticker from
Were
Tess,
those,
which I'm going to show.
crotchless panties there?
Yeah, I keep getting these ads. These are the ads I'm getting. It's like
Why would they keep sending you ads for crotchless panties? Maybe
they weren't
maybe John's
crotchless
got a
panties.
thing for-
They were just regular underwear. But,
No, I think those are crotchless.
they're not. So I mean, but I gotta knock this thing off because
Yeah.
it's
By the way, Tess sent you another, super.
Oh yeah, well, it's on the screen. I was getting to that. Hold on. Oh Lord, thank you, Tess. Thank you so much. And we're missing Lisa. Nitro Scowl has been missing for like 6 days, and she said she was gonna send me some like Chex Mix and Cheetos and Fritos and stuff from the U.S. and she's been missing for 6 days. So maybe
Oh,
she's not going to.
man, Fritos. The last time I was home, I ate an entire bag of Fritos because I hadn't had. We don't have Fritos in Japan.
All
And
right, it's a fox. That looks great.
oh, that is cool. I like foxes.
Yeah, I like it.
When
Thank
was
you
the
so
last time
much,
you had
Tess.
actual real Fritos?
So, okay.
They're really good.
So
It's really hard not to eat the whole bag at once.
when I end this stream, I'm going to show you guys the list of things I requested from Lisa to send me. She thinks she's in Michigan. So, and I thought of one thing and then I just kept thinking of more and more. Like, okay, granola bars, or the mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese.
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Ah, I forgot about that. Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. We
But
can't get that here.
My kids don't like peanut butter so much, so I want to get stuff they could eat too, but mostly stuff. Except
What about
peanut butter Captain Crunch. Peanut butter Captain
Mounds
Crunch.
Almond Joy? Do your kids like that?
If she sends chocolate, I don't know how that's gonna go for like 2 weeks if it's hot still. When it gets colder.
But I miss the chocolate and coconut. We do not have that in Japan. We don't have that combination.
Right.
They don't like it, so I
Right.
miss that a lot.
All right, let me take a quick break I'm going to get back to the step for a second. Let me take a quick commercial break here. So just because I want to go through this list now. This is a DM, but we didn't really say anything private here. So I'll go down the list. So first of all, this is what I thought I wanted. So the first thing was Chex Mix. I love Chex Mix.
I'm not a huge fan.
Okay.
I need, it's too salty. I need more chocolate in there.
Okay. Next was Sun Chips. We don't have Sun Chips here.
Oh,
I love
God,
Sun Chips.
I haven't had Sun Chips in like 15 years. Those
Me
were so
too.
good.
Yeah. Okay. You're with
I
me?
didn't even know
Here's
they
the
made
next
those
one.
anymore.
Here's the next one.
Oh, Swedish Fish. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I know people dig them.
Okay. I like them. And my kids will like those. Okay. Maybe you've had this.
Oh, Bugles. Yeah. That's
So-
it's like a college dorm, smoking weed kind of thing.
So we've got something like this in Japan. They're just not as good. They're not as tasty. They're just same type of thing. They're just not as good. Yeah. Okay. Next one is I'll skip one up there. Okay. These two, I'll do two at once. Sour Patch Kids and those Snyder's pretzels.
I'll eat the Snyder's pretzels if they're around. I was never a huge fan of the Sour Patch Kids.
Okay. Well, the Snyder's pretzels we have here, but we only have like tiny bags, like dollar-sized bags. Next
But
is
all the stuff we cannot get here, or if we can, it's really
a
expensive.
little weird, but chocolate Twizzlers.
Oh, I've never had that. Are they actually chocolate, or is it like a Twizzler dipped in
I'm
chocolate?
not sure. They've been around for a long time though. So
Yeah,
and
I'll
next
give
one
that
is
a
like
try.
American Doritos and Lay's. We can get Lay's
you can't-
potato chips here, but
They're just not the same. They're not
yeah,
the
Doritos
same.
aren't the same. The Lay's I think are exactly the same though. They have those here.
Okay, I
But,
haven't seen them.
Also, okay, here we go. Lucky Charms.
Yeah, those are magically delicious.
And here it is. Captain Crunch Peanut Butter Crunch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to love breakfast cereal, man. Cookie Crisp. You just eat a bowl of cookies for breakfast.
Right. And Apple Jacks.
Oh man, Apple Jacks are good. Oh
Yeah.
wow, they're all different
Sweet.
colors now.
Hold on. And Quaker. I like these things.
Oh yeah. Those were awesome because they're essentially candy bars, but you can pretend they're healthy.
And Kraft mac and cheese.
Now I have seen that in Japan, but it's really hit or miss. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't, and it's expensive too.
Okay, but anyway, that's my commercial break, and we lost like 10 people for that. But guys, I'm just talking about candy and stuff, man. No, it's all good. We're over an hour, so I'm just chilling.
I could talk about that all night.
Yeah, we could talk about that all night. We still have like 80 people or something anyway. But some people would be like, "Oh, I don't want to talk about this," which is understandable. It's a celebrity news channel, so start talking about Fruit Loops and fucking Twizzlers. It's not like everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah,"
Well, as far as I know, to tie our experience back to Johnny. As far as I know, he's still very popular here in Japan.
Oh yeah, people in Japan really like Johnny, and
Yeah.
you know what I need to know? I need to know if he's coming to Japan for the Minamata release. It's gonna be released in Japan, and I think the theaters. So if he comes here, I'm gonna take off work. I'm gonna try to at least get some homemade footage of him and try to meet him. You know,
If he comes into Narita, which he probably will, people usually don't come into Haneda, but if he comes into Narita, there's only one exit. You got it. If you stand there with a sign.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying to stalk the guy or anything. I'm just saying because I thought about that too. Because as I mentioned before, I love Tarantino, and he'll usually come to Japan to promote his movies. And I thought, God, wouldn't that be great to just take work off and go stand and hope to see him? You know?
Yeah, man. Fuck. Whatchamacall? I just want to get like a few questions in, like. So there's some other YouTuber who like follows celebs around, and he actually shook Johnny's hand, like Johnny shook his hand out of the car or something. So that was
It's a
pretty
lot
cool.
easier in LA. Those paparazzi got it down to a science. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Well, he's in all different parts of the world, so he must be flying around the world. He must have some money and fly around the world, and or be some kind of reporter type who's sent around the world from a company or something like that.
Well,
Like Charlie, can I get a selfie? Yeah, I just want to get a picture or something. Like,
yeah, that would be
how
cool.
good would that be, man?
That would be really cool.
So yeah, check out that movie. I don't mind promoting his movies. I don't like Amazon so much, but it's so big. It's one of those things you just can't fight. So
I buy off Amazon all the time.
yeah, I can't. There's just almost no other option. There's Rakuten here. There's another Japanese kind of Amazon type place, but
the problem with Amazon is they made it too easy, and their customer service is really good. And it's just too easy. I just use it.
Yeah. What's up, Keck? Nice to see you. Keck has been here. Tess, by the way, thank you so much. I appreciate that, but I got to take some of the comments. But thank you so much. And Keck44 has been following me, I think, since I had like 500 subs, a really, really long time. Because I think maybe Keck found me from John Talks, which is a pretty big channel in the community of like pop culture. Now he's doing like Biden videos, but yeah, Keck's been here a long time. So thank you so much. What's up, Oddly Witch? That's a nice name, Oddly Witch. Okay. It's your channel. Talk about whatever you want. Yeah, Joyce, absolutely. We're going to talk about what I want to talk about and everything, but I want to keep it on topic because I have a thumbnail here, and people come and go every 5 or 10 minutes. So when they come for the thumbnail, you want to generally hit that topic once in a while so they don't come in and see a thumbnail that says...
I'm talking about Twizzlers.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to talk about everything I want, but if
all
you
right,
see
let
a
me
thumbnail...
ask you.
Yeah.
I just got to make sure that thing over your right shoulder, kind of in the corner, that's a vacuum cleaner, right?
Yeah, it's $500. Something like that. It's a Dyson. I've had people comment, "Is that a Dyson? You have a Dyson?" I was like, "Yeah, I have a Dyson. I didn't even know it." People are like,
yeah, I've got like a $20 vacuum cleaner, and it doesn't suck. It's got no suction. So to borrow your Dyson.
Yeah, check out my Twitter and definitely check out Keely Talks channel. Keely, if you want to put your channel in there, go right ahead. Keely, I think, is over 600, 700 subs at this point. She's doing Johnny Depp. She's doing live streams. So, yeah, Keely.
I remember Keely. Yeah, she's been your chat mod or whatever, right?
Yeah, she's my mod. She's a member here. So, Keely, go right ahead and put your channel in there if you want. So, yeah, I got a vacuum cleaner. And, well, you know what I'm going to start doing again? I want to start doing reactions in this channel. And I used to have a series called Retro Reactions. So what's retro, Josh? Like over 20 years old? 15 years old? 15 years old isn't retro yet, right? What, 20 years? Is that the retro?
I mean, it's a sliding scale. I'm old, so for me, I'm thinking, like, I want to go back to the 80s, but, to a little kid, they're thinking, like, oh, that's from 2003. That's retro,
Yeah, I guess. Like, when I was growing up in, like, the 90s, I guess retro was, like, 70s.
Yeah.
I guess. it still
Yeah,
felt new
20
enough
years
to
is
me.
20 years is
Yeah,
a good.
okay, about 20 years. So I was gonna do like Donnie Brasco. It's definitely retro.
Oh, that's definitely retro. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The thing is, like, I really love the movie, but it's like uh I forgot his name. Al Pacino is kind
Yeah.
of like a weak character. So it's kind of weird. He's always playing like the strong, manly boss
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
role.
Well,
So it was kind of weird seeing him be like this kind of loser mobster who's like, you know, everyone's like whatchamacall, kind of stepping over him. He's kind of like, getting out of circulation, and Sonny Black goes over him. So
I think that was kind of cool though, because he always plays kind of the, he's playing against type. So and he did a great job. Like you feel so bad for him when he's taking his jewelry and his watch off and stuff. That scene. Well, I'll save it for your retro review.
hold on. Tess says she's got to go. Thank you so much, Tess. I'll definitely DM you. I'll send you my address if you want. And, yeah, if you want to send me something, be my guest. I'd love to get it. And't make a video about it. My friend Rob sent me a Star Wars toy, and I made a video about that. And he's in New
What
York.
was it?
It was episode 1, like Naboo cruiser. And
You just cut out. What was it?
it was a Naboo cruiser. Episode 1, it was a Naboo cruiser. So
The fighter or the cruiser?
I'm not sure. I'll show it to you sometime. But Tess, thank you so much. Tess has got to go. I'll be in touch, Tess. I appreciate it. And Lil Bit gave me $5, so I got to get to that. And Lil Bit says, couldn't find the sticker to send, so I'll do the super chat. Yeah, whatever you want. Stickers are cool. Super chat's cool. Whatever you want. Sticker button's right around there somewhere. I don't like sending stickers myself because I like to actually say at least a little something when I send somebody a super chat. My friends' YouTube channels and stuff, and once in a while I'll send a super chat to someone. I just support the message or whatever. Probably like, a lot of people do here, but I want to actually say something at least. Little joke, little comment about what's going on. So stickers are cool, but, I think text is like a little better. So yeah, it's all good. We got the nice green on green. There we go. Thank you so much for that. That is very, very appreciated. So, all right, let's see what else. I'm going to get back to Twitter for a second. There was another thing I wanted to cover about Johnny that's probably going to be good for Josh because it shows like all the evidence that Johnny had. Oh, this is a funny one. Hold on, let me share this for a second. You guys are going to like this. Hold on. Share screen. I'm so good at sharing screens now. I used to suck at it. It used to take me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, here we go. So it says, how I grew up thinking bad people look like, how bad people actually look like.
Based.
So this is apparently from a Game of Thrones like forum where people discuss Game of Thrones.
Interesting.
So
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay, well, you don't seem to be too blown away by that, but okay. Yeah.
I mean,
I thought you'd find that funnier, but all right.
I don't know. I just think too much because I'm thinking like, well, a lot of the bad guys on Game of Thrones were attractive women. So.
Okay, not a bad point. You're thinking too hard about it. My point
I overthink everything.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the Game of Thrones crowd is also the Momoa and the Emilia Clarke crowd also.
Yeah.
So, all right. But Lil Bit, I got to thank you so much for that super chat. And stickers or text, it's all good to me. Like I said, personally, I like sending text to people when I super chat. So I'd say go ahead, send the text. Make me read it. Make them work for it. We got Adega Outlaw. What's up? Nice to see you, man. So, Adega, if you want to jump on here, you can. I don't think Josh has ever talked to you. Adega Outlaw's a doctor, actually.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and Adega Outlaw has actually sent me some Chex Mix.
Oh.
And he sent me his book, so he's been sending stuff.
A book?
Yeah, he wrote a sci-fi book.
Oh, I thought it was like a medical book.
No. I mean, he could probably write one of those too, but I mean, It probably would be more enjoyable for him to write sci-fi shit about some character doing, stuff in a sci-fi world. And to my embarrassment, I haven't read it yet. That's because of my lifestyle, my kids and shit. But it actually looks good. So, you know, it actually looks good. And I'm kind of a tough judge, man. I'll be honest. I did a medical book. You called it, Josh. Did a medical book a long time ago. You called
All
it,
right.
man. I'm not going to read that ever, but at some point in my life, I got to read his sci-fi book.
Well, I'll read the medical book because
Okay.
I am an insomniac and I'm always looking for stuff to help me sleep. So
Right. No doubt. Um. So, oh right, I was looking up something about Johnny here.
about the
Trying to,
evidence, yeah.
yeah, it's like okay, here it is, man. Look at all this. Oh, it's so small.
You
It's
gotta
tiny.
open it in a new tab or something.
This is opened. Okay, I could see it here a little bigger and better, so that's okay. So, I don't know. It seems like so much evidence that it's like not. It's hard to believe he's got this much. I'm just gonna put it in the chat, Adega, so you could have it right there. So, all right, I'm gonna start. 89 images from video surveillance. That sounds like a lot. 89 sworn eyewitness statements to date, including doctors, people who saw Johnny's ex-wife without bruises, who saw her mistreat Johnny, who saw Johnny's injuries, to whom she asked them to lie to the press. 72 audio tapes in which the ex-wife self admits to having mistreated Johnny, elaborates a defamation, and makes fun of him. Sounds like a lot so far. That's over 200 pieces of evidence. Photographs with metadata, including injuries of Johnny caused by his ex-wife, including cigarette burn in his face, mutilated and broken finger, which caused several MRSA infections, photos of Johnny taken by doctors during his hospitalization. The ex-wife intentionally and repeatedly hid Johnny's medication, putting him in danger of death. I remember that, right? She hid his medication. I think it was on an island. I think they were out on an island, something. LAPD agents denying all claims. Body cam from LAPD agents or police people. The ex-wife defecated in Johnny's bed. I mean, she says it was the dog, but, you know. Unfortunately, he would have had a way to prove that if he saved some of it and had a DNA test or something like that. But I guess, you know, whatever. Blackmail text messages, former abuses committed by the ex-wife against other partners, one of whom led to her arrest for domestic violence, former frauds committed by Johnny's ex-wife, including trafficking in Australia, forced Australian government to open an investigation into the ex-wife with the help of the FBI for perjury, evidence that ex-wife cheated on Johnny during their marriage, evidence of defamation with intent to harm Johnny's personal life and career, harassment against Johnny and his fans on social networks, denial and false information from the media, despite the compelling and overwhelming evidence, proof that the ex-wife did not donate $7 million. Is that enough for you?
Yeah, that's more than enough. It's I hope we get to see it.
So yeah, Adega, the link's right there if you want to click it. So
I mean, I'd like to see all of this out in the open. Yeah.
oh well, yeah, that's what everyone wants to see, you know, obviously.
Definitely.
But yeah, I still have my doubts. I still have my nerves that it's not going to work out. I mean, you know.
Well, I've never been very optimistic about that kind of thing.
What's up, Scribble Bites? Been seeing you chat the whole time. Appreciate you stopping by. And we got Adega Outlaw. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going? Let me pull the mic closer. There we go.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
man.
you have a
look at
better
this
mic than I do.
professionalism.
I don't know if it's a better mic, but I can't stay very long. But I did want to come in and just throw in 2 cents.
Yeah.
I've got. You could probably hear some noise in the background. I got some repairs on the house. We're redoing the floors, so
It's not too bad. It's tolerable. It's all good.
yeah.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well,
where are you?
I'm in Wisconsin. I used to be in Michigan. We moved here to a very small town and loving every bit of it. It's no mask, none of that crap. You know, everyone here is just human, being very good to each other. So
Sounds
Okay.
great.
yeah,
Yeah, you know, we wear masks in Japan. Like even if there's no, you know what, right now, please don't say it.
Yeah.
right.
We wear it for the flu. So, but I'm kind of as far as masks, which is like the last thing I want to talk about. All I'm going to say is, whatever you feel is right for you, then that's fine with me.
Absolutely. Oh, and about that medical book, you wouldn't want to read that. It was, you know how they do codes for different conditions so they can bill it? All it was definitions for the codes. It was a big, thick book done in 94, and you would be bored out of your skull.
Well, I said I'm an insomniac, and I need to go. I need things to help me sleep, so that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, well, yeah, that would put you to sleep real quick.
I dig. I've heard of some of your chapters. Yeah, I mention his book all the time. So,
well, thanks for listening. I'm not asking. John thought this was funny, but I really don't look for subs. If you guys want to come around and hang out, that's great. If not, that's fine too.
Yeah, you could put your channel link if you want.
I've never done that
your link in
once.
the chat. You might as well, man.
Nah,
yeah, it's up to you. Yeah, I've seen a couple of your videos.
Well, they're books. You have to follow along
video.
from the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I wrote a book. I think Josh actually read some of it a long time ago.
I read some of it, and I never finished it. I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's okay.
And hello, by the way.
Oh,
I came in and didn't say hello, and it's nice to meet you.
yeah, you too. Yeah, I'm Josh. Originally from Ohio, so it's not too far from you.
What part?
Just the suburbs around Cleveland.
See, I lived in Shaker Heights for a couple of years.
Oh, fancy.
Yeah.
I said he was a doctor, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah, I know Shaker. Yeah, Shaker's great. But yeah, you got a good radio voice going on. I don't know if it's your mic or just your voice.
I don't know. Either way, if it works, it works.
It works.
Thank you.
So the trial is in April 2022.
April 11th. That's my dad's birthday.
April 2022 is the trial. So we've got still a way to go, but it's getting closer than it was, a couple of months ago.
It's too bad they put it so far back. Hurts both of their reputations, or the people that the unnamed one works for. And then Johnny, of course, doesn't get any.
Well, it doesn't seem to be hurting her so much. Well, there's Odega's channel if you guys want to check it out. Go give him a sub, even though he doesn't want them.
It's not a matter of want or don't want. I just don't, if you like it, great. If not, I'm not hurt by it, so it's fine.
Yeah, Josh, you'd have to sub. So
I'm still learning all kinds of stuff about YouTube. I'm basically just along for the ride. I don't have a channel.
Yeah, he could, but he doesn't. No.
I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm retired, so I need something to do.
Oh, that's cool.
Lucky
That's
you.
very cool.
Lucky you. So we got a $200, just kidding, $20 super chat from True Blue 911. Thank you so much. Caught a live with Stevie, Sec, and Dan the other day before I flew to Europe. Now catching you too. Yeah, nice to see you. Thank you so much for that super chat. Yeah, that's incredible. I don't know what country that's from.
Yeah, I
Do
don't know
you,
what.
Adega?
No, I not a clue.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. I just can't. And thank you for the membership. And you've been a great supporter, so I really appreciate it. But I can't say the name
Danish.
quite correctly.
Danish kroner.
TrueBlue 911. Cool. Yeah, thank you so much for that.
If thought bubbles appeared above my head, I'd be screwed. So would I. I would lose my job instantly.
Yeah. So
I'm glad
yeah,
they
I've had Stevie on here once or twice. I've had Les on here once or twice. Dan, I never got a chance. Dan does not check his Twitter DMs when I message him, or he doesn't like me, but he seems nice, so I don't know. But yeah, I've had that Umbrella guy on a couple of times. I've had everyone on, I think at least once, but I really want to get Colonel Kurtz on. She seems like really smart, like really just someone I get along with great. So, but it's hard to hook up.
I just realized that Umbrella guy is his name. I thought he was that Umbrella guy.
No, yeah, that Umbrella guy. Yeah, no, he's
got a good
one
show.
of the bigger channels.
The guy with the umbrella, the umbrella guy.
Yeah, no, he stopped by. He's cool. He's always nice to me. Always talks to me, helps me, discusses YouTube analytics and shit. He's just a nice guy. So, anyway,
everyone's been so nice. It's been really fun for me when you have me as a guest, which I really appreciate. It's just I really miss talking to people. I just miss people being cool and socializing. It just
This is a really great crowd. This is
Yeah.
a really great the Giant supporters, really great crowd. So once in a while, there's a little drama here and there, but not much. There was a guy who came around that he faked his own death, and it was really stupid. And he was an ass. But aside from him, I can't remember anything like getting out of control.
wow, fake your own death.
It was stupid, man. I didn't really believe it, but a couple people believed it. And then his wife, made some video like he's not dead, and I was like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, dude sounds mental. Yeah.
No, but he cursed me out terribly because I told him I didn't like the logo on his channel, and he told me I was like a waste of a human being or something terrible like that. He's like, how could you say that? He's like, I'm so fucking offended. It's like, you're a horrible human being. I never want to talk to you again. I'm getting off your page and I'm not supporting you anymore. I was like, dude, I said I didn't like the logo on your channel. It sucked. It was like a scribble. It was terrible. Yeah, true thing.
Now, see, that's why I've been following you ever since, because there was one time I can't remember what my opinion was, and you called me out on it. I still think I'm right, but I don't care. You blatant about it. And I'm going,
You might be right. I don't know.
I like that, someone who could stand up and talk to you in your face and say, hey, you know what, and do it without being pissed about it. I was like, yeah, I'm following this guy. He's pretty smart.
Yeah, but a day I've gotten probably over 100,000 comments over the last 2 years, so I'm very desensitized to things. You know what I mean? I'm just desensitized, so it's like some of it's me, who I am, but other parts of it is just being desensitized to stuff like that. So
that guy sounds like a lunatic, though.
Yeah, he was pretty weird, man.
That's the downside of the internet. Is like these you interact with. I mean, the majority of the people, when you can't interact like on this community, you meet all these great people, but there's always going to be real head cases.
Mm-hmm. He wrote me a very long, it must have been probably about 2 pages worth of how terrible I was as a human being. And we're both John Lennon fans, so he was giving me the bullshit like, well, John Lennon's like love and peace. He would have fucking hated you, man. And I was like, well, not really. I'm like, I think John Lennon had a lot of common sense, so I think he probably would have agreed with a lot of shit I said.
John Lennon had more in common with you because you both have Japanese wives.
But that too.
There you go.
I've got the better wife than John Lennon, by the way. So
you're not a fan of it?
Yeah, no. So, True Blue 911, I gotta thank you, but I have to take some other comments. So thank you so much. That really makes a difference. Helps me shut up my wife, which I was just talking about now.
But she's better than Yoko.
John is that is true. Most people are, except obviously a couple, but most. John on his drunk stream is very funny. Yeah, I wanted to get a drink tonight, but it's raining really hard, and I just did not feel like walking out to the convenience store. So
I miss drinking. God, I miss drinking. But you wouldn't want me drunk on your stream because, like, I think I'm really clever and charming, but apparently I'm just a terrible asshole.
True Blue. John Lennon's my god too. He's probably probably. There's really nobody higher than he is, in my opinion. So we could talk about that another day. But if I did meet Johnny Depp, I'd ask him what was it like to meet a Beatle, and he'd probably want to talk to me about it because like no one asked him about that, and that's what he fucking loves is like music, and he's a huge Lennon fan and a huge Beatles fan.
Which Beatle did he meet?
He met Paul and he met Ringo, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he definitely met Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones.
Right. Oh, he met Paul. I'm going to assume he met Ringo if he met Paul. I don't know for sure.
Might have even met George.
So for Lennon fans, Netflix eats a bag of dicks. I have no idea what that means. I need that explained to me.
I don't know.
It's probably some hit piece documentary that they did. You never know.
I have no idea.
Netflix is so messed up.
When is that Peter Jackson thing coming out?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
No, that might be HBO. I don't know.
Oh, right. No, that is Peter Jackson's making a Beatle documentary.
Yeah.
Let's see. You've got a serious sweet tooth going on there. I have to dash as well as got to pick up my daughter from work. All right, thank you. I guess she's talking about what we were talking about before. I don't have a
Right,
sweet
the
tooth. I just
candy.
can't get that shit in Japan, so I want some of it,
I definitely have a sweet tooth though, man. I could eat a whole bag of those Mounds bars. Yeah.
Well, I forgot the name of it. It's like I forgot the name already.
It was
I
called
honestly
Paradise PD.
okay, Paradise PD. So right. Yeah, I know. I hear a dig is I hear a little construction going on. Someone's in there.
That's why I'm turning the mic off on and
Yeah,
off.
no doubt.
Oh, Paul had a cameo in Pirates. Okay. I mean, I remember Keith
Wow.
Richards, of course, but I didn't.
Paul
I
McCartney
don't
had a cameo in
remember.
Pirates?
I wasn't aware of that. I mean, I'm not disputing it, but I just didn't know it. So
Lennon said the world about Elvis said before Elvis was no one a great compliment. Yeah, I mean, the thing about Lennon is like he lived in a different time than us, so he had a different perception of musicians than we do now. Because I mean, we've got like 40 years of musicians in our head that he didn't get to have because unfortunately he passed in 1980. So some of the musicians like he loved and he praised, I find, like they didn't age so well, but some of them did. So it just depends. Oh wait, hold on.
Lots of people love Elvis.
I actually contacted Andy and he was really nice. He said, if you need anything, let me know. But I just didn't get back to him. But I could hit him up. I just don't have a lot of time to set up lives. But yeah, I could hit up Andy. He'd probably do a live stream here. I mean, yeah. I just don't have time to set up lives. So, but we'll see. I'll think about it. But yeah, I'm sure he would. Andy's pretty cool. He's a nice guy. I've chatted with him on Twitter before. Yes. So to answer that question, but let's see. I sometimes wish I didn't know what I know. Yeah, it's I could see where you're coming from on that one.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
All you need is one patient who's a Secret Service agent, and you will completely agree with that. Oh, my word.
So this guy here, I'm not sure. Okay, the Twitter is still on the screen. So let's see. This guy here is called Intelligence UK International. And he's pretty far right wing, but he's a huge Johnny Depp supporter. And I keep trying to tell people that basically on the right side of the Johnny Depp supporters, because the left side of the aisle has the identity politics, believe all women, that kind of thing. So you'd be hard pressed to find someone on the right side of the aisle who defends Amber Heard. Some people on the right don't know the details, so they say mutual. That's about as far as you'll get, but you won't find anyone on the right with a big platform defending Amber Heard. I haven't seen it. It's very rare. So this guy's got some political stuff, but he also has some very, very well written articles about Johnny Depp and the UK law system and how it's terrible. So this is one of them right here. So this is just a really great account. Zach is too professional. Okay. So for those who missed it, we are putting out our third article, again, focusing on the evidence or lack of, more like our follow-up article next week digs further into Justice Nichols, or Nick Clown, people call him, reasoning and lack of. So this is just a really great article on the UK legal system and how it's terrible. So he's just doing some really great work here. I can't get into it. It's really long. I'll probably make a video at some point on it. So he's calling Johnny another victim of the UK law system, and he's got some other examples. I have no idea who the people are. People in Britain who also haven't had fair trials. So it's just a great account. I hope I get to meet Johnny too, man. That would be great. I feel like I'm kind of shy with like yelling and screaming and being aggressive. Like when I'm at concerts, I'm really calm. I'm really quiet. I clap. I don't yell. So I'd have trouble like getting in there. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Well, your advantage though, if you're in Japan, he's going to come in, and if Johnny Depp came to Japan, he would hear this wall of people going, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny.
That's true.
And if he's like, yo, Depp, that would,
Yeah.
he'd be like Superman, like, oh, I hear
Right.
something, So
There's
that
gonna be
would
other
your
foreigners
advantage.
following me though. Foreigners follow him wherever he goes. So, but I will be one of the few. I won't be like
Right.
one in the crowd. I will be standing out a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's true.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, that is true. But
if
we'll
he
see.
ever-
I'll take off work, whatever it takes. I got to give it a shot. I'll be back
I'm
short.
with
The
you.
wife wants to go to Woolies. Okay, yeah. What's up, Annie? Nice to see you. We said the name a few times. I just happen to forget it because I have a shit memory. My memory is so bad. I can't believe it. Actually, I can't believe how bad my memory is. It's that bad.
Mine's getting worse.
What's up, Sunshine? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. So, anyway, this guy has an incredible account, and he's doing not only Johnny. Of course, he's doing a lot of other things, but looks like he's in the UK. How close humanity is to understanding their governments are organized criminals. That's a pretty controversial thing to say, but hey.
I mean, how close I am. I don't know about the rest of you.
So, well, yeah, the thing is that really, off topic for a second, but you guys know crypto coins are pretty popular, like Bitcoin and stuff like that. So, like, the government takes a huge amount of taxes from those, and I don't see a reason they should take any taxes from those. What's the reason? Why do they get taxes from that? What do they do to deserve taxes from that?
They shouldn't even know about it. It's supposed to be really discreet.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? My camera was unplugged. What the hell?
Yeah, you broke up a second ago.
No, that's me. You guys could hear me, right?
We can hear you, but
yeah, we can hear you.
You're off camera.
No, that's me. I shut it off. I shut it on and off a lot of times.
Okay. But you did break up a second ago.
Okay, there I go. Now I could do it myself, like I'm doing it now. Like when I scratch myself or something, I put my camera off.
Oh, that's nice.
But that one.
I was going to put eye drops in. I thought I should go off camera because some people get grossed out seeing stuff.
Yeah, don't put eye drops in, man. No, like I was saying, like
I used to be like that too. I hate seeing people touch their eyes, but now I can do it.
I think
How
right
old
now
is the queen? Look at her. How old is
hold
she?
on,
She's
I got to finish my thought here. I think Japan takes 50% of taxes if you transfer to a Japanese bank directly from crypto coins. But like, why do they deserve that money? There's no reason they should get a single cent of that money. They're not doing anything. It's all digital. It's just you clicking keyboards.
The whole point was to circumvent the banks entirely.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, at some point we got to make that happen. If we have like a common folk currency, that would be really nice.
Well, that's probably why it'll never happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, don't get me started on that stuff because I'm very cynical and I don't trust anybody.
The queen is 95, I think. Yeah, she's 95.
See, because again, I think there's a lot of these conspiracy theories are ridiculous, but then you see a woman who should have been dead decades ago and she's still alive and everything. And you think she's got to be drinking baby's blood. She's got
Okay. Well, my grandfather lived to about 90 and he was eating whatever he felt like. He doesn't have a terrible diet, but it wasn't great. So you could only imagine how she's got people. She probably doesn't lift a finger to do anything. People waiting on her hand and foot. She's got probably a primo diet. You know what I mean? She's got doctors probably checking her around the clock. So obviously she's probably going to live a little longer, Yeah,
it would be pretty cool.
So I think she's 95. I think I read an article about her, something like that. She's
a little bit says 96 or 90. I mean, she's super old.
Yeah, I think she's 95. I read an article. So anyway, this guy's got some really good stuff about Johnny and like the UK law system because obviously he's in the UK.
Cool.
Queen Mom was well over 100 when she passed. Yeah.
I don't even know who that is. I never kept up on the royals.
No, I didn't either.
I don't know the difference between the prince that died not too long ago and then the other prince that was on Epstein Island. I can't tell which one's which. I don't know.
So, anyway, we're at like an hour 40. Probably going to wrap it up at this point.
Yeah, it's
Kinda.
getting late. We've been on for a while.
Yeah, it's about 12, 16. And if I push it any longer, it's just getting there. So, Adega, you could say some whatever you want before you go.
Well,
talk about your channel, your books, whatever you want, man.
About the only thing you guys already saw what's in the channel. The other thing I would say is there is, maybe some of you know, a channel called Top Fives out of England. They got 3.5 million subs.
Okay.
And they do, different spooky things, all factual stuff. And they saw what I did. Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. They saw what I did, and they said, all right, you're writing for us. So I have one of my scripts is going to drop in the next couple days for them. So if you guys
really?
seeing, things that are unusual, they go everything from ghost stories to, different stuff.
No, I watch a lot of those videos.
Top Fives. They're really cool. They got a great narrator. They don't use me. They use an English guy, but it's cool, and I get to write. For them,
I
so
see.
it's
Yeah,
nice.
they got 3.4 mil or something, and they're getting over 100,000 views per video, which is fine, which is good.
Yep.
Cool. What was the topic that you wrote about?
Believe it or not, it's about fish.
Ooh.
So it's like I got notice that they're going to be dropping it really soon. So.
Yeah, let me know, man. Looks like they're uploading about once a week.
Yeah, sometimes a little sooner than that. And then I've got another one in the works that has to deal because I got the science mind from healthcare and stuff. So I'm going to be doing something on humans. But they just throw these topics out and say, write them. So, okay, fine. And I make them sound good. And their narrator makes them sound even better. And we go from there.
Yeah, I sub. Why not? Yeah, they're still pretty active. Still doing pretty good.
Definitely watch their videos. That comes up in my feed because I love all that spooky stuff. So yeah,
so that's fun. But other than that, if you go to my playlist, you can listen to books from the beginning. They're not edited at that point. They are copyrighted, but they need a little work, and I like listening to it so I could see how I could fix it.
No doubt. All right, I appreciate you coming on. I gotta let you go because I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit.
Right.
In a little bit. But yeah, you can come on anytime, man. Looks like construction's over now, so.
Well, I got part of it's me. I got to get the sander out and start. It's hardwood floors. I got to resurface them. So.
All right.
And hopefully I'll have another package for you before Christmas, just because.
Yeah, anytime, man. That'd be great. Don't overdo it. Man. But I ate those in like 2 days flat, so.
Little packages this time instead of big bags.
Yeah, anything you want, man.
Well, I thought that's what you told me, so.
No, anything's
We'll
great. Did I make a video for that? I know I did something. Was it just a tweet or a video? I can't remember, but I did something. I still have it on my phone, actually, so. But you should get a video. You should get a full video.
Nah.
But.
I send stuff to my friends all the time, so.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate
Seems like a cool dude.
Nice to meet you,
definitely.
Josh.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
too, man.
all right,
Have a
gotta
good
let you
day.
go, and I'll be in touch. Have a good one. All right, I gotta take this super sticker from Laura before I go, because we got one. Let's see. Okay, here we go, and it looks like a cup of coffee. Someone pushing a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a euros from Italy.
I don't know if that's coffee. That might be baby's blood for the queen.
Okay. Well,
sorry, people.
I can't prove you wrong, Josh. So, Laura, I gotta give you a big thank you. Yeah, but and thank you for the membership, watching the videos. Laura's a great supporter. Laura's been on the channel. I'd have her back again. Yeah, have her back again. Maybe. Unfortunately, today I think we got to wrap it up. So
it's late.
Yeah, it's getting there for us. But let me do my actual thanks for about 1 minute. Keely Talks, thank you so much. Always chilling. Zach, been here the whole time. Thank you for the membership. Scribble Bites, thank you. Chris Meowser, thank you so much. Laura B, obviously, thank you so much. Tanya, thank you so much. Yes, Paul McCartney played Jack Sparrow's uncle. Okay, that's incredible. I didn't even fucking know that. That's incredible. All right, yeah, Tanya and I both like the same taste of music, like Oasis. I like Oasis. I don't know. I know.
I've seen Oasis. I got to see him twice, and now that's like a bragging point because they broke up. So
Yeah, no, I like them more than I should. Put it that way. Like they're not like super
No, they're-
talented, but they kind of like
good,
hit the
they're
right
good.
spot for me. Yeah, they hit the right spot for me. They're not super talented as far as like the playing instruments playing. I don't know. They just hit the right spot for me. So
yeah,
I don't know. I really like them. Just
There's
call
no
me Hen.
shame.
Thank you
They're-
so
they're
much.
good.
Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Kay. Very nice to see you. Thank you, Sunshine. Feels weird saying thank you, Sunshine. That's what people say anyway. Like, see you next. Thank you, Sunshine. It's like a nickname people say anyway. So,
Yeah. Morning,
all right.
sunshine.
You're right. Morning, Sunshine. Lisa, Annie, thank you so much for stopping by. Liz, thank you. Astrid, missed you in the chat before. Thank you. Jane, thank you. Thank you. Janice is like Tony Soprano's sister. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really appreciate that.
Well, it's
And,
spelled like Janis Joplin, not
Right.
Janice Soprano. but-
Okay. Yeah. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, Josh. So DJ H, thank you so much for stopping by. And let's see. Did I miss anyone? Not really. Laura, thank you again for that little pushing coffee. Maybe you're saying I need a coffee or something like that. One of these days when or Ursula, what's up? And that's the witch from Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Gotta say. So I didn't know that was a real name, by the way, but I guess it is.
No,
I
there
don't
was
know.
Ursula Andress was an actress. She was
Josh, create your own channel. Enjoy your comments. Well, he's been saying he's going to do that
Thank
for like 2 years now. So good luck.
I'm super lazy. I just need to
Yeah.
start talking and see if anyone listens.
Yeah. But anyway, we got to end it, guys. Thank you so much, Josh. You got anything to say before we go?
Boy, I don't know. I just, I love a rainy night. I'm sleeping with my windows open. It's great. That's all. I hope it's not too rainy. I know there's some people on the East Coast of America.
Yeah, heard about that.
Hope they're not too. We're just enjoying the rain here. It's not bad.
Oh, thank you, Joe. I think I missed you. Thank you so much. All right, we got to go, guys. If you're watching, still got over 70 people. So if you're watching, you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. You'll get me, you'll get Josh, you'll get Johnny Depp, you'll get Meghan Markle, little Britney Spears once in a while. And if you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. We'll get over it. See you next time.